Fashion from Nature is an exhibition that I developed for the V&A. I wanted to do a good fashion exhibition with sustainability at its core. It tells a complicated, quite uneasy story about the relationship between fashion and nature. We've got positive and negative stories running alongside each other. We go back, say, to the 17th, 18th century, back 400 years. The principal fibres being used were vegetable fibres like linen and then cotton, and protein fibres, animal fibres, so silk from silkworms and wool from sheep. These are very versatile materials. They each have their own qualities. They can be combined together to very good effect. But obviously, being derived from plants or animals, they are subjected to disease and to, say, crop failure. And so during the 19th century, people started looking for alternatives which were more reliable and potentially cheaper to produce. Scientists and industrialists started researching the possibilities of making fibres from cellulose. The two we still use today extensively are rayon, for rayon viscose, and cupramonium. They were a major breakthrough. They were hugely exciting for people. They were used by couturiers as a new innovative fabric. They had their downsides. They used terrible chemicals in some of the processes, particularly for viscose. But then moving on in the 20th century, we get the first fabrics made from fossil fuels, from coal and oil. So we get nylon being the first one. Again, an amazing fabric. The kind of success of sheer nylon stockings cannot be overestimated, the thrill that it gave people to wear stockings. And then we get successive generations of these fibres coming through. But again, they have many problems associated with their processing. And of course, we are now drawing very heavily on fossil fuels for energy of all kinds and also to make fibres. There are lots of companies looking at waste. Waste is a bad name. Waste is not rubbish. Waste is a resource. And there are more and more companies now bringing that to our attention. So Vegea, who are an Italian company, are producing an alternative vegetable leather made from the waste products of the wine industry, which of course is huge in Italy. And so they use the pips to make a bio oil and the skin and the stalks to make the kind of matter of the product. And this is proving very successful. Another way forward, which is associated particularly with the 21st century, is biodesign. So biomimicry is not new, but the Californian company Bolt Thread used biomimicry to make a new microsilk. So they looked at the DNA of spider silk, which is incredibly strong and elastic. And they developed a fermentation process whereby they could create a protein with the same molecular profile as spider silk. And they've developed a new fibre, and they're collaborating now with Stella McCartney. And in the exhibition we have some of the first garments realised in microsilk, designed by Stella McCartney, who is very ahead of the game in materials innovation. Thank you.